Hello and welcome to Awaken the Truth Within with Zoey Gold. Once there lived a man named Ali. He was a farmer and he had a pretty large and really great farm. He was a wealthy man and known in his city. So one day, somebody knocked on his door. And he opened the door, and there was this monk. And he asked to come in, and Ali gave him some water. This person was one of the wisest people on the planet. And they were talking about different things, about different places the monk saw. And then monk mentioned diamonds. So Ali asked him about diamonds. And monk told him that this is a very precious stone, and if he only had a couple of stones that are just the size of his thumb, he would be so wealthy, he would be so powerful and influential. And if he could own a diamond mine, he could put all his children on the thrones and he would rule the country, and he would be just this very, very powerful and very, very wealthy and influential man. So that night, Ali went to bed and he couldn't sleep. He went to bed as a poor man. And it didn't happen because he lost anything. He still had his farm. He felt discontented. He felt afraid he was poor. So laying in bed, being a poor man, he was thinking about diamonds. So in the morning, as soon as monk woke up, Ali came to him and asked him, "Okay, tell me, where can I find the diamonds?" And monk told him, "They're everywhere. You just need to find some stream, some rock with a white sand, and they could be found in that sand, near that water, in there." So Ali said, "There couldn't be such a place." And the monk answered, "There are so many places like this around the world. All you need to do is just go and find it." So when the monk left, Ali decided to go and to find diamonds. So he left his family. He left his farm. He asked his friends to take care of his family, and he went off in search for diamonds. He went to the mountains and to the forests and to the fields, and he wandered east and west and ended up in Europe years later, somewhere in Spain. He lost all his money, he was poor, he was weak and hungry, and that was the last place where people ever saw him. Meantime, back at home, the person who purchased Ali's land, his successor, brought his camel to the garden to give it some water, and he brought the camel to the garden brook. And then, while they were there, he looked in the water, in the sand, and he saw something shiny, like a very shiny pebble. So he picked it up. It looked interesting, so he took it home. When he got home, he put it on the fireplace and forgot about it. A couple of days later, the same monk came back, and as soon as he entered the house, he ran to the fireplace, grabbed this pebble and said, "Diamond! It's a diamond! Has Ali come back. Where is he? He found them. And the guy, the successor, Ali's successor who bought the farm, he said, no, unfortunately, Ali hasn't come back. And this isn't a diamond. This is just some rock I found in the garden. And the monk answered, I know when I see the diamond, and this stone is a diamond. So they rushed outside, they went to the garden, to that garden brook, and there, in that white sand, there were many other diamonds. Now that's how the mine of Golconda, the most magnificent diamond mine in all the history of mankind, was discovered. So if Ali just stayed home, he had it right there. And how many of us are searching for these resources, for the things that we want from outside sources, and we forget about this magnificent wealth of wisdom, genius, power that is in us? We believe that if only I had more money, I could do this. If only he could help me, I could do this. If only I found the right partner, I could do this. If only I found the right business partners, or if only I found the right investors, if only I was born in this family, if only I inherited more money, if only I was making more, if only I wasn't fired, if only this and that and that and that, and you look at external factors and you make them senior to you. You make creation senior to creator. Just think about the diamonds that are in you. Just think about your real essence, your real core, who you really are. And when you connect with that power that creates the worlds, what can you do? What can you have? Would you feel differently? Would you act differently? Would you stand and walk and talk differently? How would you stand and walk and talk if right now you accepted your magnificence? If right now you allowed yourself to be who you really are, what could you do? How would your decisions be different? Your behavior, your actions, and your results? How would you look at yourself? How would you perceive your life and others and your past and your present and your future when you truly step into the power and magnificence that is you? So, have an amazing day, and I will talk to you in our next podcast. Bye now.